Dude, seriously, you gotta stop. Alright, we're gonna see if I can do this. It's thunderstorming outside right now. And I gotta get back to spawn before it stops. Yeah, come here. Come on. Go outside. Come on. Go. Where did you go now? There you are. Hold still. No, god damn it, hold still. There we go. There you are. Hold still. Ha! Just in time. It's down here, right? Yeah. Come here. Come here. This is gonna hurt. Ha! That really hurt. I don't know why I did that. I have a farm for these things. Okay, we have to make the ribbon so that we can then destroy the ribbon. All right. So with the christening of this beach resort, which I don't want to say out loud, which is why I waited for you to show up so that you could say it, we can officially declare it open. Zaktigod, what is the name of our beach resort?
It's Palms Ahoy Resort and Casino at Castaway Island, Fiji.
So there's some real enthusiasm there. You can tell that our administrative staff is really 100% committed to this resort.
And so I don't have to say that again. I now declare this. I now declare this resort acceptably devoid of fungal infection and cleared for commercial development. Woohoo! Huh. I'm so excited.
It's just a terrible name. It's the worst. Out of all of the names that we came up with, it took us 2 hours to come up with Palms Ahoy.
Yeah. I'm not thrilled.
I'm not thrilled either, but I think the residents of Palms Ahoy are really gonna fall in love with it.
I hope.
By God, they'd better. We need some sort of archive wing to store these things in. That's what we were doing, wasn't it? We were gonna make a building to put all of or some wing of some building to put all of our Panama records in.
We've got a lot of basement.
We do have a lot of basement. We do have this.
Yeah.
Seems a bit small though for its. Well, I say that. Join me in the.
Oh.
Yeah. We have all this space.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how we would get out here because the ceiling is too low right here for us to extend that room. But I mean, there's no reason why we can't turn this area here into a staircase up.
That's true.
So, yeah, let's just do that. Let me go get my shulker boxes. So here's why this is now my favorite room in the house. Okay, is because to get into it, there we go. You have to go in through the main door, up 2 flights of stairs, outside, across a bridge, down 2 flights of stairs, and then up another flight of stairs.
That's great.
And there's nothing in there worth looking for in the first place because it's all Panama documents. So if we put this in, that's the ceiling height that we're looking at right now. 2.5.
Great.
And of course, if we went out here, we have plenty of space. But are we going to do that?
Nope.
No. Actually, this whole wall is superfluous. Okay, so this can store 12 books in its current iteration.
Yeah.
Is this meant to
What?
be?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going that direction. All right.
You want to accentuate the the structure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if we're doing that, I gotta go get something.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you my little piece de resistance here.
Piece of resistance. Yes.
That won't fit there. We'll just put it like boom.
Oh God.
This is why I changed the shelf model. Check this out. Boom,
Oh.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
I've got a Panama contract signed by Rapid Automatic.
Where do I keep Dewey's contract? Actually, isn't the original in the lectern? Behind your room? I think so. I'll go check. We have a lot of copies, I know that much. Yeah, here's the original. One of those, and one of those.
Ah.
So that means that now things can spawn over here, but not over there. So we're getting close. This is genius. This was not possible in the past, but because I've changed the shelf models, it's occurred to me that I can do this. This is brilliant. This is going to go down in history. Having said that, I don't like the look of the dark oak for that. Let me try spruce. Right, so you see how I got this?
I am.
Now the shelves are transparent blocks and the light can go through these stairs. So if I put that like that, then now there's light coming out of the shelves.
How about that?
That doesn't solve this problem all the way over here,
Oh.
but if we take out this wall, all right, you know what we got here?
No.
Neither do I. I thought the plan would come to me while I was doing that. There we go. Okay. So this is the records office. We've got an oil lantern next to a bunch of books in a room no one goes in with no smoke detectors.
Yes.
And a tiny window. But hang on.
Maybe you should have no window.
You could also have no window.
Odd.
It's Metropolitan is what it is.
Is that what it is?
No, it's not at all what it is. We could also do this, okay? Bear with me. I don't have an ender pearl. I'll just do that, okay? Hear me out. We do that.
But why? Why?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's bureaucracy, man.
Yep. Yeah.
Now I realize that the more I do this, the more we go back to the original floor plan.
Yeah.
But we could have could have that.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we're at a point here where I still don't have an ender pearl. We can do like... We could just do that. And I realize that this would put us literally right back where we started. But if
Yeah.
we come out through this way, the staircase works fine. Okay. Now the records department is safe from mob spawns, and we only need one lantern.
Fancy. Fancy indeed.
And then we just put this here, records, records department. Can I fit Panama records department? There we go.
Records
Perfect.
label.
And then we can just do that, and then there we go. Perfect. Plenty of room for activities. Except for your tiny office. What even would go there? I mean, I can see this being a desk. Whoops. Well, there it is now. I can see this being a desk, and then there's a chair here, right? It would have to be one that doesn't spin, because otherwise you bonk into the wall. I can also see, for any normal human being, I couldn't see this, but I can also see this being the desk. What even is this an office for?
That's not a bad question. What do I have here?
I mean, you've got the, obviously there's the Panama office. If we went through your entire portfolio, you have a lot more. So let's check the database. Oriole Ontervik. You've got, of course, the Abaloy Federation. It could just be some executive wing of actual Palms Ahoy, because we don't have any offices that are actually representative of Palms Ahoy. But I feel like that's probably the one closest to the top here.
Yeah.
This small office here. I think the downstairs is all the weird stuff, like the Xenobiology Commission. So let's see. Yeah, here we are. Personal life. Ontervik has a strong distaste for the American rock band Van Halen. Aside from his political duties, Ontervik is also an entrepreneur, art collector, surgeon, beekeeper, astronaut, luchador, lunchador, professional dice cards player, majority shareholder of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and a founding member of the Consortium of Pimps.
This is the records department.
Yeah.
This could be the...
Yeah. Say it.
Records label.
Yeah. Bong Hit Records.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have
Sorry
that.
about that.
Bong Hit Records. Here we go. Okay, so here's the recurring problem. We got this roof, right? And most of this roof is slabs. Like these are slabs. This whole upper part is slabs. These technically are also slabs, but they're oriented in a way that monsters can spawn on them. And I don't know what to do about that, because I can put down torches and that keeps them lit. I have this one spot over here where you can see the light level is tolerable up to about there, and then this is where the torch has to kick in again. So I don't really know how I want to fix that, but I've had an idea that might be kind of stupid, but I want to see how it looks. Mobs cannot spawn on these, and they kind of blend with the color scheme we're using. I mean, they blend exactly with the color scheme we're using. Who am I kidding? But I want to see how this looks from a couple of angles, because this might be the solution I've been looking for. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Okay, so if I come down here, all right, well, to most people it won't look like that because I'm using a resource pack that makes Rails 3D, because I figure why wouldn't I do that? But it doesn't look terrible from where I'm sitting. Let's see how it looks from upstairs. Problem is I can't think of any architectural precedent that would lead to having a rail line or some similarly patterned thing lining the roof of your house, unless these are some sort of really weird gutters. I don't know. We had some really weird gutters, and they got clogged up at periodic intervals with perfectly aligned sticks. That's clearly what's happening here. Okay, yeah, I think I can work with this. I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks, but I also am not a big fan of how spiders look spawning on my roof. You actually can't have spiders spawning here. This is too narrow. Skeletons, I guess. I guess skeletons could spawn on my roof. Enderman. The usual. I was thinking about using string, but mobs can still spawn on string, apparently, which is inconvenient. But I can't think of anything else we could use. Can mobs spawn on glass? So they sort of can, but they sort of can't. Okay. Good to know. Very helpful, Minecraft Wikipedia. Because here's the thing. If I wanted to get really hacky with it, there's a bug in my Datapack that I can't fix. Well, I probably could, but I don't really want to, because it would take me a long time, and it's easier to just tell people not to do this. So this block is cyan stained glass, because I needed an invisible block that I could break. I can't use a barrier because you can't break it. So I figured, you know what, there's light blue and there's blue stained glass. Do we really need cyan on top of it? No. So I just took out cyan stained glass and I made it invisible, and I use it for a furniture hitbox. The only problem with this is that if I get one of these, okay, I don't actually know what will happen if I do this. It might break. If I get one of these, I power it, the glass moves, but the furniture breaks. So if I wanted to be super hacky with it, I could do that and put down cyan stained glass, and then they couldn't spawn on that. But that's the wrong box. I don't really want to do that because I worry that it would encourage others to do that, and then people would become dependent on it, and then if I changed it in the data pack so that that actually worked properly, people would get mad because I broke their cool thing. I've seen it happen to Mojang AB too many times to fall for that one myself. The other option, which this wouldn't work, is that I have another thing that I use for... Open, please. That wasn't even the right box. It's that smaller furniture, like, say, this radio, uses a player head that I've retextured invisible. So I was in the middle of a tangent, and an alarm that I forgot I'd set was going off for something that I don't have to do until Tuesday. Thanks, Kirven, for setting that alarm for every day. So I think what I was getting at was that what I could do, since I've retextured these player heads to be invisible, is that I could I could get an account, probably just Winston, really. I could get Winston. I could reset his skin to the default, log him on, kill him a couple of times so that he drops a player head, and then line the roof with that, and then mobs couldn't spawn on it. Which could work, but I wouldn't be happy about it. Certainly. I didn't mean to do that. I need a new storage room because this whole dynamic I don't like. I don't like accidentally clicking on item frames. But I think for now I'm going to stick with the rails idea. Just because you can't really see it from down here. And you really are not going to be able to see it from... There we go. You really aren't going to be able to see it from down here. You could kind of maybe tell there. But I think it's infinitely better than having these little sticky uppy yellow things everywhere with open flames on them. It doesn't look good. So we're going to try that. Now, did I just use a stack and a half of emeralds worth of rails on that roof? Yes. Maybe. But who cares? Now let me look at this. Let me look at this in the default. I have 3 different texture packs that I use. I have the one that makes everything, the one that makes the planks and the glass not look like that. Ugh. I have, yeah, okay, you can barely see them in the default. I have the resource pack that adds all the furniture and all the stuff on the. Ugh. Is that what that painting looks like? Is that what signs look? Good Lord, put it back on. So I have this. I have this, which is the one that I actually distribute with the server. And then I have Winston, can you block out this entire half of the screen? Because there's a lot of stuff in there that spoils stuff I'm working on. Okay. And then I have this one that goes over top of this one that makes this play nice with this. There we go. Okay, that's much better. I don't like some of the new textures. And the funny thing is that these planks are the new textures, but they're an old version of the new textures. I don't know why they changed it. These look so much better. Maybe that's just me. So this really just leaves 2 places in the main wing, not counting the admin wing or the beacon wing, that need torches taken out. You've got this part here and this bridge over to the admin wing. And I think I can do this one fairly easily. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, so I think I got that to a point where mobs can't spawn. It might be a little dark at night, but it won't be dangerous at least. And then this area here is going to be the tricky one. So if I break that, what I've done is I've got stairs here with lamps underneath, and I've put coral on top, so you can't really see the lamps. You can kind of if you look at it from the right angle, but it's not as obvious as it could be. So this stays lit up to, yeah, this is all fine. Okay, so here's what we're currently looking at. Everything past this red line is spawnable space, up to and including the red line. So I need to figure out some way to make that not the case. My idea was I was going to do this. All right, you're not going to be able to hear the in-game audio because I'm listening to something right now and I'm too lazy to pause it, so Winston can just mute it in post. I saw this on Reddit and I want to see how it looks here. Let's see. It's like that. This is going to look like a swastika, but I can fix that. All right, so that kind of looks like an umbrella. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I got a better idea. See, because here's how it looks from underneath. That looks kind of silly to me. But I got these for Zaktigod's Pimpnasium that you saw for about 5 minutes in the opening of the series and then never again. And I think I can do this. I'm pretty sure this works. So you do that. I've got one of these down under that too. I put that there. Hey, look at that. Okay, yeah. So I've got one there and I got one there. Now, yep, I figured that was going to happen eventually. I need to do something with endermites. They are useless as it stands. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so I've I got this part of the bridge done that leads over to the beacon wing. The beacon wing itself is actually completely empty, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. In fact, let's just, you can still see in the top. Never mind, we'll leave those open. This part of the room has actually been fine for a while. And I put some furniture out here that I think brings us up to a minimum light level of 9 everywhere, which is 1 above the minimum required for mobs to spawn. So we're good there. I got a lantern on this table. I finished up the umbrella. I added a little fire pit over here, which is probably not safe to have next to all of this wood, but, you know, when has Palms Ahoy at Castaway Island ever been a safe facility, you know? We had a villager out in that boat where that llama is now. I don't know where he went. He's just gone. So, you know, it's not exactly the safest place on the block, but who's going to complain? And then there was sort of a spot right around here. I put up these sugar canes so that you can't see the lights here. But even with that, there was sort of a spot right like here-ish. Yeah, I think it was right here and here, that were still dark enough for mobs to spawn, and I couldn't think of a good way around that. So I have until the end of October to find a solution, at which point that jack-o'-lantern stops being thematic and starts being concerning. I don't know if anyone remembers the last time I found a random jack-o'-lantern lying around, but I do. It wasn't fun. This right here still needs something, which I'll figure out later. If I get rid of this, yeah, this goes down to like 7. So yeah, that does need to be there. There's, yep, sea lantern hidden back there. There's a sea lantern hidden back there. This gets down to 8 and 9, so I need to figure that out. I don't think there are any sea lanterns. There's a sea lantern there. Back here, I just used the old painting thing, which seemed safest. In here, we're still using torches. This is Zaktigod's office for our fictitious record label, Bong Hit Records, which I do not believe was a name I came up with. I'll let him explain this, because I literally can't. The records department, of course, is fine. It's just here and here that I think are concerns. Oh, I still have this map. I was updating that. So we're almost done. This room has nothing in it, so I can excuse the lack of proper lighting there. This is fine. Here's good. That lantern needs to move, but I can fix that. And then this place is fine. So we're making progress, I think. I don't know what to do about some of the parts, like the stairwell. I really don't know what to do with Zaktigod's other office because it scares me conceptually to think about. But I don't know why I thought taking a bite of sandwich mid-sentence would be a good idea. That was my mistake. So that's an accomplishment. And of course, we've officially opened Palms Ahoy Resort and Casino at Castaway Island, often shortened just to Palms Ahoy, but with the exclamation mark. That part at the end is important. It's officially ready for development because most of the mycelium is gone. And we'll do that later, I think, because I would like to get this video out, and I have stuff I need to do tomorrow, so I can't do it then. So we'll call it good here. We got the lights done. I got to think of a title for this video because there's no way I can connect opening Palms Ahoy and doing office work and fixing the lighting around the house. I can't make a connection, and I certainly can't do it while incorporating one of the usual obscure pop culture references that I usually... I'll figure it out. You know what? Winston, can you do that for me? He can't talk. Okay, OBS just did something really weird with my microphone audio there, and I hope that wasn't indicative of something breaking. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. We're good. You can stop rolling now, Winston. You're still rolling, Winston. I told you to stop. Here's the line. Instead of
I now declare this resort open.
or whatever specifically it was you said, I now
Yeah.
officially declare this resort cleared for commercial development.
Excellent.
I now declare this resort statistically free of fungal infection.
Tolerably free.
Acceptably devoid of fungal infection. I need a book and quill. Hang on. I got your script revision here. So you just say those and we can fix it in post.
I now declare this resort acceptably
Cut. Take two.
I now declare this resort acceptably devoid of fungal infection and cleared for commercial development. Oh boy.
All right, there we go.